This local sports report is brought to you by M&T Printing, offering banners, brochures, business cards, and more. Check out their website for a wide range of printed products at mtprint.com. They both spent 2 seasons playing for the Cambridge Rivulettes. They have both graduated and will move on to play hockey at the next level. Thrilled to be joined by Kambel Beacom and Tori Verbeek, two outstanding players who enjoyed great careers in the PWHL. We'll start with you, Tori. What do you take away as the best parts of your experience in Cambridge?
My best parts in Cambridge were I got to bill it, so that was a big experience for me, and that was a great part of it. And also the playoff time and being in the moment for hockey then.
Kambel, how about you? What are the highlights or the best parts or things that stand out to you?
I'd probably say the atmosphere, just going to the rink. Like our practices were Mondays and Thursdays, and home games were Friday nights. And I always loved going to the rink because I just loved being with everyone there, and the culture was just amazing.
I think one of the awesome things that I've got to know over the last, 10 or 15 years is you go to the Preston Auditorium on a Friday night, Kambel, and it's full and you've got a passionate community and you guys are important in that community. It's been around for almost 100 years now. What can you say just about just the atmosphere, the rink, and what this program is all about?
Yeah, well, the rink is pretty old. It's an old little rink, but it has a lot of history in it, and I love it because we can fill the stands quite easily. So on our nights like our breast cancer awareness night or the teddy bear toss, like nights like that, it's packed with friends, family, and even little road runners. So it's really neat to see all the little girls in there because then you kind of hear about what they're talking about and how they want to be a Rivulet one day. So it's kind of cool to see all that.
Tori, off the ice is something that's important for any hockey player at any level, and giving back and contributing. And they touched on it a little bit there a moment ago, just with the different initiatives that the Rivulettes have. Can you speak to that relationship between the Cambridge Roadrunners Girls Hockey Association, the Rivulettes, and the impact that it has on you? Because I think that off-ice stuff helps build team chemistry as well that can relay onto the ice as well.
Yeah, so we go to the little Roadrunners practices. Most times we try to go a few times a year, and then we invite them to our games, and then they get to come down in the change room after, and we do like a little autograph signature, and they'll like point out like, oh, I remember you like at my practice and stuff. So that's pretty cool, them looking up to us.
Tori, how are you better off? In what specific ways are you better off, whether it be on the ice or off the ice, by being part of the Rivulettes organization for the past 2 seasons?
I've developed a lot on the ice. Jeff is a big part of that for me. Off the ice as well, like just living away from home for 2 years, going to a different school. I'm from a small town, so I was going to a city, so that was a big change for me.
How about you, Kambel? Just specific ways that you're better. You had a lot of decisions. I'm sure you could have played elsewhere. You got recruited by Jeff Hadaway. You end up playing in Cambridge. And now as you look back, you think, wow, what a great experience that was. How are you better off, as a person and an athlete because of this?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think the RIVS program is we're not a result-driven team. So I think we focus more on the process. And I think that not only builds us as a team, but each individual specifically. Like I know personally, the player I was when I first came to Cambridge 2 years ago can't even compare it to where I am now. Just the development and just the program's awesome.
And that starts with Jeff Hadaway, who's the
Yes.
head coach, and he's built the culture there for a lot of years. What can you say about Jeff when you look at his coaching style? And for you, Kambel, what you think of him just in terms of helping you develop and get you to the next level? Because without a man like him, perhaps the opportunity doesn't present itself that we'll talk about in a minute.
Yeah, for sure. But Jeff would always stress the fact that every time you step on the ice, every time you touch a puck, it's an opportunity to get better, and you better take that opportunity. So that's definitely something I'll take with me when I go off to university next year. And he always stressed, he says, I can say whatever I want to you, but it's really on you. So I think I kind of grew where I'm more individual now, and I'm more I don't know what word I'm trying to find, but like
Self-aware.
yeah, self-aware. And then I kind of take more responsibility as myself as a player and just as an individual.
How about you, Tori? What can you say about Coach Hadaway and the impact he's had on you?
Yeah, he's had a huge impact on me. Even some of my strengths coming in, he's pushed to a next level, and I've noticed that. And then my weaknesses, he's brought up a lot. Like my shooting, for example, is something that we've worked on a lot with him. And in practice, every time we touch the puck, even if it's for 10 seconds, he says that might be the only opportunity you have in a game to touch the puck, so make it count.
I know this is going to sound cliche, Tori, when I mention this, but the number of times that I watched you at the Preston Auditorium go into the corner and guess who comes out with the puck? Every single time. That would be Tori Verbeek, and it's hard work, right? And it's a want and it's a desire. How would you sort of self-describe yourself, though, in terms of what you are as a player and what you're hoping to do at the next level?
Yeah, so like I think my strongest is like my work ethic, like you mentioned, and battling for the puck and just pushing myself all the time, wanting to get better.
Campbell, how about you? How do you sort of assess your game? You're going to Syracuse University, which is amazing. Congratulations on that, Division I in the United States. How do you self-assess your game, and how do you kind of think about Syracuse? Just cool and great, and you're going to have a great experience there as well.
Yeah, no, I think definitely. I think in the past I've been more described as kind of a stay-at-home, play-it-safe defenseman, but I think I have developed more of an offensive play to my game, and I think that's become one of my strengths, and I think that also kind of helped me land a spot on the Syracuse team, and I think I'm just hoping to keep pushing when I get there and keep getting better.
What are you most excited about, Campbell, or what do you think the experience is going to be like? Obviously, it's a change. You're from Elmira. You play in the PWHL in Cambridge. Now you're going to Syracuse University. But you must be ready, and you must be hungry to get there and have an impact.
Yeah, for sure. I think a little bit of nerves that come with it, but I think that's expected. But I'm really excited. I've been in contact with a couple of the girls on the team, and they've had nothing but positive things to say. So I'm really excited to get there and kind of settle into my new normal.
Yeah, and a lot of players from this Rivulettes team going to play at the next level. Tori, you will be going to the University of Guelph to join the Griffins, and Rachel Flanagan, oh, by the way, the reigning national champions. So that's going to be amazing for you. What are you expecting at U of G, and how excited are you to get started? Because Rachel Flanagan is an outstanding coach who's been there a long time.
Yeah, I'm super excited for the opportunity. I'm excited to work with Rachel on the ice. There's lots of opportunities to come with it off the ice, training with the coaches. We've started that right now, and on the ice just to push my level to the next game.
Another thing I want to touch on quickly here, girls, is NLPT, Next Level Performance Training, and Andrew Hopp, who is the owner of that gym in Cambridge. I know he's involved with the Rivulettes, and I know he's helped you guys along the way just in terms of training and getting into the gym. There's so many different aspects that go into building a hockey player, whether it be on the ice, off the ice, in the gym, all of those things. I'll start with you, Campbell. Just touch on Andrew Hoff and NLPT and how he's helped you.
Yeah, no, he's awesome with the number of programs he's provided for us, even just ones we can take home to our own gyms in the summer. And even right now with everything going on, we have access to workouts and programs. And even at the gym, we had our workouts Wednesday nights, our team workouts. And I loved going to the gym because it was just a great uplifting atmosphere, and I loved being there.
Tori, same question for you. The influence and impact that NLPT had on you over the course of your career in Cambridge.
Yeah, I think they've developed me a lot. Since I'm from a small town, we don't have a gym here. So I've always just done them like at home workouts. So being able to work with a trainer one-on-one a few times a week since I was living in Cambridge, and then also our team lift really helped like my strength, which you could see in my hockey play.
Tori, what would you say to somebody else about the Cambridge Rivulettes experience? Obviously, we've touched on it, and you guys both had wonderful experiences. But if you could speak to somebody else, what would you say about their program?
It's a fantastic program. Jeff has built it great coming up. They're still moving forward with it. And if anyone had an opportunity to play there, I'd very highly recommend it.
Campbell, same question to you.
Yeah, I'd say, well, for the coaching staff, they not only care about developing you as a hockey player, but as well as developing you as a family, and same with our teammates. So I think that really creates that family atmosphere that you really can't find in many places. So if you had an opportunity to play for the Revs, I'd definitely jump at it.
Let's do some shout outs. Let's give you girls an opportunity to say your thank yous. Like I said a few minutes ago, a lot goes into preparing you for the next level, and it's awesome for both of you going to Syracuse and the University of Guelph, but I'm sure it's been a long road. We'll start with you, Campbell. Who are the people that you'd like to shout out?
Just really any coaches who I've had the opportunity to be coached by, because they've all obviously made an impact, and definitely my parents. They've done a lot for me and provided me with all the opportunities to get to where I am, and really just any teammates I've had, because I've created lifelong friendships, so that'll last a lifetime.
Same to you, Tori. Shout out time.
I'd like to thank my parents, especially for giving me all the opportunities, and my brothers for helping me push my hockey level up. I'd like to thank all my coaches when I was growing up, my teammates, my friends, and even my opponents to pushing me.
Congratulations, Tori Verbeek and Kambel Beacom, both Cambridge Rivulettes graduates who will play at the next level. We're all proud of you. Best wishes going forward, and hopefully catch up again soon. For more highlights, visit our website, 519sportsonline.ca. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.